Hey everyone, I wanted to bring a quick guide since the new characters came out today for Smash 4, and I'm going to be starting off with Ryu, and for Ryu I'm going to be showing you the uses of his down B, which is his focus attack. Whether you're on the ground or in the air, you can actually cancel the focus attack with the dash in either direction. So this is very useful because the first hit that Ryu receives while charging his focus attack is completely negated. This can be used to, make your recovery a bit more safe without having to air dodge. This can be used for approaching your opponent to, especially for camping opponents like Rob or anybody who has projectiles that will kind of like shut Ryu down. You can use focus attack to approach them more effectively. So focus attack, another thing you can do with focus attack is that while you're charging it, if you hold the opposite direction, you will turn your attack around completely. So this can also be used so if your opponent thinks you whipped and they try coming up behind you, then you can either cancel it by dashing in the opposite direction of them, or you can just hold towards them and you can hit them. Another thing is, when your focus attack actually comes out, you can cancel it then as well by just dashing in the direction. If they're too close to the edge, however, they will just fall straight down and you will be vulnerable unless you dash backwards, so keep that in mind. Another thing you should know that when you actually connect the focus attack, since you dash, you have quite a few seconds to actually deal with the crumble state. What you can do is, if they're near the ledge and the blast zone's on the opposite end of you, you can just cancel it and do a pivot F smash. Other than that, I guess if they're near center stage and you don't think your F smash is going to kill, then you can go for an up smash. You can go for there's a lot of different options that you can go for. If you want to just use for racking up damage, you can go into any one of Ryu's many combos where he uses tilts into his special moves. So the problem with doing a focus attack canceled into a pivot F smash is that your timing is quite strict. What happens is that depending on how long you've charged up your focus attack, that will kind of alleviate some time. So another thing to note is that focus attack, while you can cancel in the air, you have to make sure that you actually have another jump, because like most moves, if you don't, then you will be very low and you'll be vulnerable. So just to recap, focus attack can be cancelled both in the air and on the ground by dashing in either direction. The attack itself, when you release it, can be changed in direction if you're holding the opposite direction. When the attack connects, if you dash towards or away from your opponent, it will get rid of all the ending lag. And depending on how long you charge the move, you will put your opponent in a crumble state for a certain amount of time. If you just do the initial hit, by the way, by itself, you will not put your opponent to a crumble state and it will just do knockback. Anyway, I hope that I explained this well enough, and I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys later.